Alright, so building on the last video about Bohr models, in this video I'm going to talk about valence electrons. So probably the most useful thing about Bohr models is that they allow us to see how many valence electrons an atom has, which valence electrons are the electrons in the outermost energy level. Okay, so let's say that we have boron. A neutral atom of boron, atomic number is 5. So if it's neutral, 5 protons, then it has 5 electrons as well. Well, again, we always start with the first energy level, and that can hold 2 electrons. So we're going to put the first 2 in the first level, the one that's closest to the nucleus, and then we're going to move on to the second level. That one can hold up to 8, but for boron, we're not going to have enough to fill that. We just have 3 left. Okay, but the thing we have to know is, well, can this hold all 3? Or do we have to move on to the third? Well, yes, it can hold all 3. Again, it can hold up to 8. It's just the first level that can only hold 2. So we're going to have 3 in the second level. So 2 in the first, 3 in the second, for a total of 5. So we would say boron has 3 valence electrons. Three valence electrons, because it has 3 in its outermost level. Okay, keep in mind, this doesn't define a specific level. It doesn't say electrons in the second energy level or the third energy level. It's just the outermost energy level, which is going to be different for every element. For boron, its outermost level is the second energy level. But for some elements, it may be the third, it may be the sixth, it may be the first. So just keep that in mind. So let's look at a couple more examples. Let's look at sodium, Na. It has an atomic number of 11. So if we're talking about a neutral sodium atom, which we are unless otherwise specified, then it would also have 11 electrons. Okay, so I can just pick up from here because its first 5 are going to fill the same way. And then its 6th is going to go in the second, 7th is going to go in the second, 8 overall is going to go in the second. So now we have a total of 6 in the second level. Remember, second level can hold up to 8. So this is the 7th in the second level and the 9th overall. This is the 10th overall, and now the second level is full. We still have 1 more left, but the second level is full, so that's going to have to go into the third. And now we've got 11 total. Well, sodium has 3 energy levels that contain electrons, so its outermost level is the third energy level, and it has 1 valence electron in that level. Okay? So keep in mind that even though sodium has more total electrons than boron, it actually has fewer valence electrons than boron. Okay? And so in the next coming videos, we'll talk more about, we'll practice this more, and we'll talk more about the importance of valence electrons and how they affect the properties of elements.